so since I made a video. So I was going to show you how my my version of doing one thing a day is working. And I think I've said in other videos that look, I can't talk, y'all, I'm sorry. That I don't generally do one thing a day. I'll do a bunch of things in one day, to equal out to one thing a day, because it's hard for me to get out here every day other than watering. Sometimes I just don't have it in me to do much more than water. So anyway, my last day that I did a bunch was on Wednesday. It was the 30th of August. And I started a bunch of seeds and restarted some seeds. So right here, I started, and it's hard to see, but some Kajari melons, and they have sprouted in two of the three of those little cans. And then I think this one is the yellow wax bush beans. They haven't come up yet, which I thought was kind of odd. But maybe they'll show. Oh, wait. I see something. It's hard to see it, but there it is right there, trying to poke up. So, okay, that makes me feel a little better. Then this one is Blue Lake bush beans. And that's the only two things I have of beans. My dogs, I planted them more for the dogs because they like to snack on them, on the fresh green beans. So I like green beans. I'm just not real fond of them directly out of the yard. I don't know why, but I'm not. This I put some Brussels sprouts in, and there's a garlic that's trying to sprout up in there. Then these are white scallop squash and a cantaloupe that came up. And then these two are zucchini that I had to replant because they didn't come up. So hopefully they'll sprout. I mean, the last time I planted the seeds at the beginning of spring, they grew. So I don't know. Had trouble with those squash and zucchini seeds. Then this one is, honey boat delicata, which I may not get for winter squash, but it can be eaten as a summer squash. So I had to restart those because they didn't come up. Cupcake squash didn't come up. Then this one is sweet dumpling. Those came up. That's from the last time I planted seeds. And then we'll go over here. Oh, gracious. And those have not come up. I had to replant. I only replanted in one of the cans. I need to replant the other. That's coconut squash. I don't know why they're not coming up. It doesn't make any sense to me. And my straight neck over here didn't come up. So I replanted those. And they're still not poking through, but hopefully they'll come up. I think that zucchini, I did that on Thursday or Friday, so there was a day that I actually did one thing besides water. But it was easy. I just stuck them in the ground and watered them. I was going to show you, I've got 2 butternuts. There was one over here, but it didn't get pollinated. And this one looks like it's going to be pollinated. It's getting bigger. And this one, I tried to pollinate it. Hopefully it worked. And there's another one right here trying to come out. But I don't know. Hopefully when it opens, I'll have a male flower I can use. They may not be good for winter storage, but they'll eat like a summer squash if you pick them young. And then I'm going to show you this. I don't know what's wrong with this plant. It might have had aphids. I need to pull all the leaves off of it and see if it bounces back. Give it some fish emulsion. Look at that. It's not too much water and it's not dry. I tried both. I let it dry out and watered it. And it wasn't wasn't real wet anyway. So I don't know. Maybe it's aphids. So on one of the pepper obsessions on Facebook, it's a pepper obsession Facebook page. They said it might be, somebody posted theirs and thought it was aphids. So they said to take the leaves off and see if it bounces back. Which I hope it does, because that's bell pepper that have actually been putting out some decent bell peppers. And then there is pickling cucumber. See, it's trying to sprout up right there. There's 3 of them, but only that one has poked through. And then the other one that I did is over here. And they haven't sprouted yet. And these are an Asian cucumber, but they haven't sprouted. So that is my one a day, bunch of them in one day to equal one day. To equal one a day, if that makes sense. Do a whole bunch because I can't get out here every day, but when I can, I do a whole bunch to make up for it. And look at my golden zucchini. They're growing. Yay, because I really would love some summer squash. I really would. Okay, I think that's about it for now. This video's not going to be very long. Oh, I'll show you one more thing, how I don't know, I've never grown lemons. So, oh, there's another thing I did on the 30th. I staked up some of my okra here, and then piled up some dirt around the roots that were pulling up out of the ground. And they look a little better, and I'm fixing to eat. Oh, this one. It's not very big, but that's okay. It's good stuff when it's fresh. I don't get enough to make it in the house to make them a side dish or anything, so I like it fresh, so that's what I do. But anyway, I've never grown lemons. They have been growing and getting bigger and green for a long time, but I don't know how long it takes them to turn yellow. I'll have to look it up, or if you've ever grown lemons, let me know how long it takes. Look, I got a Alabama red, my fingers, okra right there. In another day or so, it'll be just right to eat. Even last year I had okra growing and they never made it in the house. And I don't plant enough to have a big batch, so, which is okay. I like it fresh. All right, y'all, there's Lucy. Hey, Lucy. What you doing? Lucita. What you doing? Say hello. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Like, subscribe, and share. Talk to y'all later.